What up guys, Michael here, and today is my 444th session of playing cash game, first vlog, so it's nice to get this out. I did consider, since I do record all my sessions, I could start recording my vlogs and start posting on YouTube pretty consistently, since I do keep track of everything. I could post it, get real-time feedback, and some of the spots I do put myself in and learn from. Now, with that being said, I want to show y'all 3 separate times that I do use my theory and they work in every single spot. And I wish I recorded the feedback between the players and dealer while I was in the hand. It was so funny to hear. They were saying something along the lines of, "Man, I'm stealing that from you. I'm using that next time. I liked how you gained information." And then Snap called him. It was so funny, and then the dealer was laughing at me, saying that he can't believe it. So it was really cool to hear. It gives me confidence to kind of pull it off later on, heads up, or while I'm in a heads up spot. Without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and start the video. I appreciate y'all watching and enjoy.
What do you got? You have a set?
Hold on.
You do?
Okay.
Done what? 8?
Top set.
Jacks?
You got them?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I
Okay.
You got jacks?
Yeah.
Fuck, you're good, bro.
Oh, okay. So before starting this hand, I started with pocket jacks under the gun. So first act, I raced to 25, and somehow I ended up getting 5 callers going to the flop, which is crazy. Even the dealer side-eyed me like, no one's really playing their hand correctly. Someone should re-raise. This is after he told me. But that happens. I end up flopping top set, so I feel pretty good about my hand. Cutoff ends up going all in for 70. Button reshoves for 500. Small blind, big blind end up folding. I call for less, so it should be 140, not 160. So it's 140. So take 70, add it to the main pot. You have 360 in the main pot, and then on the other side, for the side pot, you have 160 total for the side pot. The button ends up showing that he has
might
like
have
2
something good,
pair,
though.
jack 8 of hearts, so he flopped 2 pair.
Yeah.
70.
Oh, you need 75? Yeah.
Is it going to start right now?
80. 80.
Okay. Running hearts?
I'm ready.
Trap.
Oh my god, please don't.
Running hearts. Running hearts. Fuck. Okay.
Set of jacks for the side. Straight for the main.
Wow, that's fucking yeah, so he shows 10-9, hits a open-ended straight, hits it pretty good, end up losing that pot. Played a couple of bomb pots afterwards and lose some of my money here and there, and then play another bomb pot. I end up just playing bottom board with nut flush on the bottom board, end up hitting it, get some of my money back to 200. I ended up adding on 100 on top. But this is where it kind of gets cool. I play my theory out of position with ace of clubs and 6 of hearts. So it shouldn't be 6 of diamonds. It's 6 of hearts. If somebody raises it up to 5. On the flop, I raise it up to 10. I get re-raised from the button to 30. I call. And then I ask him, after we see the queen, hey, want to check it down if I bet 50? He nodded. So I felt okay about my hand and realized maybe he just has a flush draw or a straight draw. And I didn't want to get bluffed out of the hand. I'd rather just go for thin value in that hand, because I don't feel like I need to be attached to in that hand for that specific reason and get bluffed and lose all my money from a bluff. So I thought it was pretty good spot to use it. So I end up having king queen in the small blind. It gets the hijack. He bets 15, fold, gets to me. I re-raise him 55. He calls with 10-9 offsuit. Gets to the flop, he flops top pair. I semi-bluff, go ahead and bet 55 out of my stack. He goes all in. And I end up just shipping it, because I'm thinking maybe he has like a small pocket pair. I can get overs on him or something, but I end up hitting that one queen, end up taking down the pot, and kind of get most of my money back. But then again, I get stuck into another bomb pot that I'll explain right now. pretty good spot to use it. And in another bomb pot, I end up getting myself into I flop bottom boat. The guy on the left side of me is turning quads, quad kings, and he had a 9, so he was on a, he had that whole board wrapped up, so it was kind of crazy to see his hand. But also again, another player that shouldn't be in the hand. And if you look at his hand right here, if you look at his hand right here, he has pocket queens, pocket tens, jack, deuce of hearts, queen 10 of diamonds, and we're playing with 7 cards, so I don't know how he got in the hand, or if you look at the board, there's like no equity going towards like turn or river, except unless you hit literally one of your cards, queen or a 10. And I had a blocker, I had a queen of hearts, so he was literally drawing super thin. He ends up hitting his 10 on the river, giving him 10s full of 9s, and I lose a big pot like that, like 200. Also too, in this hand, I end up having jack 10 of clubs, go all in for a little bit, I end up making my money back like 200 again. So I'm up and down in this session, which is kind of annoying, but it happens. Now another misread, not another misread, but a misread in the session that I did use the theory, question theory, is I raised it to 30 with ace queen of spades, button goes all in with pocket kings, and then I asked him, I say, if I call you want to run it twice? He agrees, but he agrees to run turn and river only once. So I put him on 8s, 9s, and jacks, somewhere around there, and maybe 10s. That's why I called. I called for like a flip, feeling kind of good. And for some reason he shows pocket kings, and you just run it once with that hand, so it kind of threw me off. So that happened. I ended up losing that hand, like 115, go back down. And then after that, after this, I ended up getting into a hand where I'm in the low jack with jack 9 of hearts. I make it 25, button, and then under the gun ends up calling, and the first person to act ends up bleeding out with pocket 5s, bets out 30. I re-raise to all in, button folds, and under the gun ends up calling with pocket 5s. But what was weird about the situation is this player would check top 2 pairs on a flush and straight draw board. Like, it was weird. And it was in between 4 people with $150 in the pot, so it was weird. So the person would check their nut hands, let there be like draws that will come out and just bust you up. Then a person, or then the hand right now is you don't have anything, bet out, try to steal it, and then kind of frustrated me at this point because the person ends up getting runner 1 card straight, and it happens. I mean, what can you do? Cool. I just been getting cooler left and right in the session, which sucks. I hate that, but happens. I have 10, 7 of spades. I raise it to 15. Under the gun calls with ace clubs, 6 of diamonds, checks. It gets to me, I bet 30, and under the gun, heads up, goes all in for 185, which made no sense. So I was thinking maybe has a queen, but then when I asked the question, hey, if I call you want to run it twice, the person shook their head yes, like nodded pretty quickly, like yeah, run it twice. And in the beginning, I was like, oh, would any queen X like want to run it twice if there's like straight draw, flush draw out there? No. So I ended up just saying, nah, I'm okay. Just run it once. So I ended up going all in, and I ended up bluff catching the person with just nothing. They had literally nothing to play with. So yeah, I mean, after that, this is when the players and the dealers started talking like, oh wow, like I'm stealing that, I'm using that, I liked how you gain information off that hand. But it was really cool. I liked the feedback. And yeah, throughout this whole session, I mean, I did get coolered a lot. There was a lot of hands that I did get coolered in. And I did not end up cashing out. I ended up losing. What did I lose? I ended up buying in like 200 beginning, added on 100. Probably I lost like almost 700 in this session alone. But the day before, I ended up cashing out 800, so I'm up like 100. But it does suck. I mean, the downswings do come with poker sessions, and it is normal. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I appreciate y'all watching, and stay tuned for more, and thank you.